So was that your first mixtape?
Walking Dead was what, number 2 for me?
What was your first one?
First one was Rocky Clap. The mixtape was a collaboration between me and a producer out of Charlotte named Trey Booty Clap. real good at his craft. Real freaky name. Real good at his craft though. And we worked together for about a year on that project. It was my first release.
Yeah. So how is it? Because I see you still out here performing and all that. How is it performing in your situation?
I miss the bouncing around, jumping off the stage, you know what I'm saying? But I learned to feed into the crowd and let them be what I want to be. All that jumping and moving that I want to happen and to be done, I allow them to do it. I find a way to channel with them. I turn up, do what I do. I get my move on, get my groove on, hit my little jig. You know what I'm saying? Might bang the dreads a little bit, but I try to feed into the crowd and get them going.
Kind of living vicariously through them.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on.
Dope,
so,
bro. Do you have any upcoming performances?
As a matter of fact, coming up here on January 28th, I'm being Durham at a Rich Dunk party with a couple of other artists. Honeybee. It should be fun, man. Out in Durham, January 28th. Yeah, that's the biggest one I got coming up.
Bad, man, bad. So, you just dropped Problem Kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to it, and you got a song on there called Problem Kid.
Mm-hmm.
When I first heard it, I didn't know if it was just like a turnt song or was that an actual diss song? That's something you could talk about?
That's something we could talk about, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the ops. That's something we could talk about.
Fuck the ops, we the ops.
Yeah, we the ops, you know what I'm saying?
I want to say it was the second verse. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that second verse. Yeah, that second verse was a little much. You know what I'm saying? But when shit get personal, and I'm not one to take the first jab, I'm the one to dodge that first jab and throw one back. So that was my throwback. That was my punch back.
Yeah. So you was born and raised in Greensboro. How was it living in Greensboro?
Greensboro, what can I say about Greensboro, man? Shit, boy, Greensboro. It's one hell of a place to grow up. It's different. After living other places and coming back here, Greensboro is just so different, It's a different feel. It's probably because I grew up here, but growing up here was like, I don't know, it was calm. It was calm. My mom and my peoples, they kept me away from a lot of the drama of the city, and a lot of what's going on the outside. So I didn't really, whatever was going on, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older, I see it. It's happening to me. It's happening to my friends. It's happening to people I see out here on a daily basis. Social media, it's crazy. Things are happening. So growing up here was fairly decent. I had a good time. It was fun. It was a good place to be, especially the teen years. We used to tear it up. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely fun, but different. If I could say anything about it, growing up here was different.
If you had the opportunity to move out of Greensboro for good, would you?
Probably not. I'll probably end up right back where I started at the end of the day.
Why you feel that way?
I tried it. My heart was still beating in another city. Like, I lived out in Charlotte, bro, 3 and 4 years, and it was like, man, Greensboro was still a part of me. Like, when I did things, I did it in Greensboro. If I wanted to have a party, I'd come to Greensboro and have that party before I throw it in Charlotte. Yeah. Because that's where my heart was, you feel me? Like, that's where my heart is. That's where it's gonna remain. And I can honestly say, nah, man, I leave, I'm gonna be back.
Okay. I asked you that question because lately a lot of rappers been getting killed in their own cities. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever think about that?
I do. Think about it all the time, but it always comes down to how you move, who you are as a person, who you got around you, your collective, the mindset of who's with you. Because 9 times out of 10, when you go down, when those rappers go down, it be somebody that was in the pictures in the background throwing money with them, or you know what I'm saying, popping bottles with them. So it's like, you gotta know who you with. That's why you see these faces around me. Anywhere I go, you probably see them same faces. You know what I'm saying? No matter where I'm going, you're gonna see them same faces. There's nothing new, nobody new, because they're the ones I trust. You feel me? So I ain't really too scared about the, them niggas popping me at home part, because, man, you got me once, you ain't gonna get me again now.